colorful town, coffee plantations, and hiking the Cocora Valley. This is Salento. Located in the department of Quindío in the Andean region of Colombia lies the colorful and lush town of Salento. Sitting at 1,900 meters and with its subtropical climate, Salento is perfectly positioned for growing coffee and is home to the world's tallest palm trees. We were delighted to jump into the real-life Disney's Encanto for 2 blissful days. From visiting a coffee plantation to tasting Salento's rich cuisine, and best of all, hiking through the Cocora Valley next to the unique wax palms, this was the perfect start to our time in Colombia. Let's begin exploring this rainforest gem, starting with our search in town for our first taste of Colombian food.
Good morning from beautiful Salento, Colombia. It's been a very long journey for us to get here, and it's not yet time for us to check in at our hotel, so we're gonna take the opportunity to look for a breakfast/lunch place.
Now, because it's only about 11 o'clock, we're gonna head over to the main commercial area, which is called Calle Real. And we can't wait to show you guys all around Salento with some of the best things to do and hopefully grab some amazing Colombian cuisine. What I like to consider the center of Salento is right here behind me. And this is Plaza de Bolivar Salento. And this is the main square. You're gonna find so many different restaurants. There's a beautiful church right over here. And of course, because we're here right around the Christmas season, you can kind of see the sign that says Feliz Navidad. Now, right now, we're gonna look around, try to find the best restaurant because there's literally about 1 million different options. But we're gonna look for one that is well rated and hopefully that is quite affordable.
We're walking on Calle Real right now, and every single shop is so cute, especially with the painted walls and doors, and I just want to keep looking.
I just want my arepas.
You want arepas?
Go find me my arepas.
Let's go find
That's
some.
literally all I want right now. I'm starving. It is beautiful though, I'll admit. She's right about that.
We found such a great place. It's called Orígenes Bedoya, or the Bedoya Lounge, and they actually have such a large setting here. It's so beautiful. They have an indoor cafe and then also an extension to the outdoors on this beautiful patio. Tons of beautiful decorations and lush greenery and baskets hanging from the ceiling.
So we actually ordered 2 different things. One of them, we ordered just the standard Colombian, we think, breakfast with some beans, eggs, and rice. But one thing we did not know is apparently trout is a huge thing here. So even though it's a dinner item, we had to try it now. So we got trout in a bit of a coconut sauce and some shrimp. So excited for that. Now, unfortunately, I did not get my arepas, but it's okay because we actually found this really well-rated cart, like sort of like street food out in the middle of Calle Real, but it doesn't open, I think, until tonight. So hopefully, after exploring the town a little bit, when we head over for dinner, I get to have my arepas. So delicious food has just arrived. Honestly, this trout with coconut, it just smells so fragrant. You can really smell the coconut. Now the breakfast obviously is going to be a simpler dish. You have these beans with these rice. I'm always impressed. It's literally rice and beans, but yeah, it's super flavorful.
Yeah.
I don't know what they put into it, but it tastes great. But of course, the main attraction, here's what I'm waiting for. It's going to be this right here. It's a thick layer of cheese on top.
It's like a gratinated dish.
There's some mushrooms and the trout's all the way down here. So apparently, we asked our server. Now we have no idea what this massive piece of contraption is. Apparently you're supposed to break it off. Just kind of dip it right into the fish. Let me get a little mushroom on there.
And cheese.
Oh, and the cheese, stringy cheese right here. The cheese is a nice salt to it. The fish is super flavorful, and of course that coconut just adds that perfect sweetness that makes this dish so delicious. So we're gonna stay here, we're gonna enjoy this wonderful meal before we head over to a viewpoint that overlooks Salento. Of course, we can't just eat all that delicious food without burning it off. So the viewpoint we're heading to is called Mirador Alto de la Cruz, and this is gonna get us in a fantastic view over the city of Salento. But not only that, you're gonna see the mountainscapes towards the back. It's actually quite a steep climb. Lauren and I definitely are not used to the altitude up here coming from sea level. So we're huffing and puffing, but hopefully the views will be worth it.
Such a nice view of Salento from up there, and you can see all those people walking along Calle Real, which looks so festive right now. And just about 100 meters downhill from that viewpoint, we're going to be reaching Mirador Salento, which is going to give us a view of the Cocora Valley. It's officially 2 o'clock, and that means that we got to check into our hotel here at Casa Salento. It's a mere few minutes from the city center, so it's super convenient, and it's so cute with the colorful vibes, the cute decorations, and the streamers. And they also have a waiting lounge area. There's also free coffees and teas and waters, and a little business center. And the hospitality here has been so great. The hostess has been so helpful, and so far we've been loving our stay. So if you wanted to book it as well, we'll link it down in the description below.
I just wanted to give you guys a quick room tour. Honestly, the room is pretty standard, but for the price that we had paid, we're not complaining whatsoever. So as soon as you come in, you actually have this coat rack where they should provide you with rain ponchos, super helpful, as well as an umbrella. Right beside the door, you have a pretty standard washroom, shower, sink, toilet. Honestly, what else do you need? Right over here, you can see Lauren just chilling on the couch, and right here behind me, you have the double bed. It's a little bit smaller than what we normally like, but for the next 2 nights, this isn't a problem whatsoever. I have some pretty cool paintings right here to the left side of the bed. Lauren is just opening up the curtains to our view of our little balcony, which we have a couple of seating areas, and let's check out the view.
All right, but this painting though, this is so nice. I can't believe they painted so many of the murals here at the hotel, and the view and the sounds of the birds are a nice prelude for our next experience. But first, we're gonna take a quick power nap before we head back out.
We are back at the main square here in Salento, and we are about to embark on what is probably the second most popular excursion that you can do here, and that is to go on a coffee tour. Now from this plaza is actually where pretty much every single tour in Salento actually leaves from, and this tour cost us a total of 94,000 Colombian pesos for both me and Lauren, which is honestly really fantastic. And to get there, we get to take what is called a Willy Jeep. It's a modified Jeep with a bunch of seating in the back. It actually looks pretty fun. Now you can save yourselves a little bit of money by walking yourselves to the coffee plant, but for us, it takes an hour to get there. This looks way more fun, so for us, this is a no-brainer. Just dangling off the Jeep. I feel like this is super unsafe.
That's an understatement.
If we get rear-ended, we're done.
I know. We're finally here at the Finca of El Ocaso. It's looking mighty beautiful, and we cannot wait to get on this tour. All right, we've been put to work. In the next 10 minutes, we have to pick 10 to 15 coffee cherries per person. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle because all I'm seeing are unripe coffee cherries right now. They're all green, so I have to really dig in to find the red or the yellow ones. We're gonna start in this area. Hopefully it will be successful.
Oh, I think Lauren found some coffee beans. Oh, what do they look like? Let's see.
I found one. I only found one. It's so little. All right, there goes my one. Where did this come from?
So apparently we are being paid for this. We are being paid 1 cup of coffee. Super worth it. Honestly, it's all for the experience. I think Lauren found another one. She's really going hard. Honestly, I'm just here filming. I haven't picked a single one yet. All right, I gotta get to work too. So number 2? Whoa!
3. Wait, this one might not be the best.
No, but still, it counts.
All right,
Yep.
there we go.
That's 4.
Does this kind of remind you of tomato picking in my parents' garden?
It actually does, except this is significantly harder, except, hold up. What is this I see?
Oh, the
That's it.
cherry.
Just gonna... That's so light and refreshing. This is so cool. We're just heading back into the town center to go and grab dinner because we're all freshened up. And it's actually so weird. During the day, it's so hot here and it's just so humid. But at night, we literally have to come and throw on our jackets. Like Lauren's in a fleece right now. For some reason, the minute the sun's gone, it actually gets really cold. And also, there seems to be some sort of a festival. Maybe it's for Christmas, but we just see so many different lights. And we heard from some friends that over by the square, there's a really cool light show. So we're gonna go and check that out right now.
Queso y pollo.
Sí, por favor.
Chicharrón, pollo y queso.
Oh, Jason finally got his arepas, which we've been waiting for this whole day. And this cart is so well rated. It's literally called Arepa Salento, which is right on the main Calle Real. And we decided to go with their chicharron, chicken, and cheese-filled maize dough. That's what an arepas is. It's essentially a corn dough filled with a delicious filling. And they actually put some butter on top, which looks so good. It's like the perfect level of saltiness, especially because you got some pork rinds, some chicken, some cheese. It's really delicious.
Back, back twice. Open, forward, back.
Good morning, guys. It is another beautiful day here in Salento. We are back at the main square because, like I mentioned, this is where you start all the tours. And today we're going to be heading on what you guys have all been waiting for, the Cocora Valley. We're going to hop into the back of one of those Willy Jeeps. Hopefully you don't have to dangle in the back like yesterday and we get a nice, comfortable spot. But today should be really beautiful. Let's catch some beautiful views in Cocora Valley.
The Willy Jeep ride today was definitely a lot more easygoing than yesterday, a lot less bumpy, more so on a paved road, but it was still a good 30 minutes for us to get to the trailhead of Cocora Valley.
Now, Lauren luckily got a seat inside the Willy Jeep, so that must have been nice, while I was on the outside holding on for dear life. But we have made it, and right now we are gonna begin our trek through the Cocora Valley, and we can see the beautiful wax palm trees already opening up. To hike the Cocora Valley, it is not free, unfortunately. It does cost 20,000 Colombian pesos per person. And there are two ways mainly to do this hike. One is to do a loop, or two, you can do an in and out. You can do it clockwise or counterclockwise on the loop. Now, depending on who you talk to, they're gonna say either one is gonna be better. Now, the reason is if you go clockwise, all the beautiful views are at the beginning, and then you hike through the jungle at the very end. And the jungle is quite muddy and not that super comfortable. So what we heard from a lot of people is the best thing that you can do is go clockwise, reach the very top of the viewpoint, and then hike back down. So you're doing in and out rather than doing a loop. And I think that is what we're going to do today.
Right behind me is the very first viewpoint that you can see on the Cocora Valley hike. And it's absolutely spectacular. We saw some clouds lifting up, some sun rays poking through, and the mountains and wax palm trees are so majestic. About 5 to 10 minutes hike from the Mirador 1 exit point. We made it to Mirador 2, and if you ever look up photos of the Cocora Valley, you're likely gonna see a photo from there, because that's where all the wax palm trees are right up close to you, and the mountain view is so beautiful. Now we're gonna keep hiking up the last leg to get to the finca, or the mountain farm. Hopefully it won't be too long. I think it's about 2.2 kilometers.
And with the end of this hike, this concludes our time here in Salento. We really hope you guys enjoyed adventuring with us and going to some of the best places here in the town.
Join us next time as we continue to explore more of Colombia.